Have you ever wondered what it was like at the very first modern Olympic Games, way back in 1896? Picture the athletes, the atmosphere, and the events that kicked everything off. Among the original 9 sports, one discipline tested precision and steady nerves, a cornerstone of many nations' defense and a fascinating challenge of skill. It was the sport of shooting, and the firearms used tell a unique story of early Olympic competition. At the 1896 Athens Olympics, the shooting events primarily featured 2 main categories of firearms: military rifles and military pistols. In addition, a free pistol event allowed 4 more specialized handguns. These choices reflected the technology and common practice of the time, emphasizing both practical military marksmanship and individual precision shooting. The decision to use these particular firearms was rooted in the military context of the late 19th century and the nascent nature of organized international sports. For the military rifle event, competitors typically used standard-issue service rifles, such as the Gras 41 caliber rifle used by the Greek team. These were the very same weapons soldiers would carry. The military pistol event similarly required standard military sidearms. The free pistol event offered more flexibility, allowing athletes to use any pistol they chose, often a single-shot, more accurate firearm, aimed at the highest degree of precision. There was also a rapid-fire pistol event, which mandated the use of a 5-shot revolver, adding a dynamic speed element to the competition. Trap shooting was also planned but, unfortunately, could not proceed due to a lack of suitable equipment on site. For the athletes competing in 1896, this meant a very personal approach to their equipment. Unlike today, where highly standardized and specialized firearms are often provided or extensively regulated, these early Olympians largely brought their own weapons. They trained with the rifles and pistols that were either part of their military service or personal collection. This put a significant emphasis on individual familiarity with their chosen firearm, honing their sight picture and trigger control with the exact equipment they would use on the Olympic firing line. An interesting detail from this inaugural competition is the strong connection between military training and Olympic sport. Many of the early Olympic shooters were active military personnel, and their participation directly showcased the marksmanship skills valued by their respective nations. The focus on military-issue firearms underscored this link, distinguishing it from purely civilian target shooting. It was a unique blend of national pride, military proficiency, and burgeoning sporting competition, all wrapped up in the early spirit of the Games. So, when we look back at the 1896 Athens Olympics, the firearms used in the shooting events tell us a lot about the era. They were robust, practical tools of their time, reflecting military standards and individual dedication. These early competitions with military rifles, military pistols, and free pistols laid a fundamental groundwork, demonstrating that precision, discipline, and calm under pressure were, and continue to be, essential qualities for Olympic marksmanship. It was truly the beginning of a remarkable sporting tradition.